The auditions have been going really, really well for season 7. You know, it's always one of those things where you turn around and you go, we're never going to find the same, the same level of dancer as we've had before. We're never going to find them. We're never going to find them. And then we kind of slowly make our way around the country and we do all the different cities and you see, a few great people in one place and then a few great people in another, and you start kind of thinking, oh, maybe we've got a show here. Maybe we just might have a show. And then we come to Vegas and it's day 1 here in Vegas. So the dancers have literally all just performed their solos, and it's been endless, the amount of talent. You literally see people and you go, oh, they should totally be in the top 10, or that person should totally be in the top 10. I think the problem is going to be this year is actually picking the top 10 because of the wealth of talent that we have. Oh my goodness, yeah, there are some definite standout characters here. And just in terms of not just technically how brilliant they are, but also as personalities, what great personalities they are and how fun and the stories they've got, but also their uniqueness, and there are real individuals here as well. I think that's one thing that I've definitely noticed coming into the 7th season, is I think the dancers fully appreciate now that it's down to them to be individuals and for them to have their own unique style, and that's what sets them apart from everybody else. I'm delighted about the changes coming up in the show. You know, we're having a top 10 this year, and then we've got our all-stars coming back. One person is going to leave every week, so my heartache won't be quite as bad. Nobody wants to feel complacent about the show because people at home that watch the show are so passionate about it. So I don't think any of us can afford to get complacent, and I think the judges, the producers, the dancers, the choreographers, me, we're delighted about the new changes. It's definitely time to kind of shake it up. It's the same show you know and love, but it's been all kind of shaken up and given a new twist, and our aim is to surprise, delight and entertain, and if we can do all 3 of those, then we're on to a winner. I think that the major change in the show is because it's gone from 20 to 10, and I think that it also means that the talent has to be superb, because when we used to do the top 20, we put together people and you think, well, maybe they might be out week 1 or they might make it through, and there's always a dark horse that goes right the way through to the end. There always is. But at this point, it's going to be, we're not going to want to lose anybody, actually. It's kind of nobody's expendable, and yet we're going to have to. So it's going to be a very interesting show to watch, and the dancers are definitely going to feel the pressure, I think. The dancers from the past seasons are going to be in every week, so I can get all the gossip straight away. I don't have to wait until I see them again. And it's also really encouraging, I think, to see what they've done with the opportunity that's been given for them too, because I think that's essentially the great thing about the show, is it gives them a platform to be able to go away and do whatever they want. I mean, it's a very unique experience for each individual dancer, but it's kind of to say, what do you want to take away from the competition? Some people want to win the competition and they want to move back home and they want to open a little dance school where they lived, or maybe do conventions, and that's all they want. That's their dream, and that's what they're incredibly satisfied and want to do. But other people, want to be on Broadway, or be in music videos, or go on tour with Mariah Carey, or be a part of a movie like Fame or Step Up, and all of a sudden these all become very real possibilities. My greatest thing about doing the show is definitely that I've grown to have a greater appreciation of dance in a way that I never thought I could. Just because I've never been a dancer myself, I'd occasionally go to the ballet once in a while, maybe at Christmas or something like that, but I'd never really taken that much of an interest. And then there's something very, very magical that happens on the show when the right dancer is teamed with the right choreographer to the right music, hair, makeup, costume, and something just happens, and it literally, it's doing it now as I'm talking about it, gives me chills, and it makes the hairs on my arms stand on end, and it's really weird, and it physically moves me. We want people to connect on that very human element, and we want to hear people's stories, trials and tribulations, successes and failures. We want them to have a sense of humour, an imagination, ambition, all those things. And if we can find all of those in one perfect package, then that's America's favourite dancer.